Please be seated. Distinguished guests, the Deputy Dean from the Faculty of Education, Health and Human Sciences, University of Greenwich, Professor Brian Bogue.
Graduands, families, friends, guests and members of our university community, it's my absolute honour to welcome you to today's graduation ceremony. As the Deputy Dean in the fantastic Faculty of Education, Health and Human Sciences, it is my real pleasure to be the first to congratulate our wonderful graduates today on your amazing achievements. It's certainly been quite a journey for you. Many of you started during COVID years, and the challenges that raised, and since then, has been very difficult for your courses. But you persevered, and you've succeeded, and you're here today. More recently, you've also managed to get here today, get into the robes, get into some death-defying, gravity-defeating shoes that we've seen coming in. And we've also seen that you've got lovely hats on and all ready to graduate. And I'm told that it was easier to get a ticket for the Madonna concert last week than to get a hairdresser's appointment in Greenwich today. I myself have been in the salon since 6 a.m. So in celebration of both your resilience and sartorial elegance, I want to start today by asking every single person in here to put your hands together and give a huge round of applause for the graduates of the University of Greenwich. Now, that was good, but I think you're holding back. What do you think, Vice-Chancellor? Yeah, the Vice-Chancellor really wants to hear noise because she's now done, I think it's your 9th this week, and she's keeping records. So don't let me down, guys. One more go, a huge cheer. You can rock the building. There we go, that worked, didn't it? So keep that going, and especially when your friends and family are getting the rewards, you can be as loud as you like to be. This is your day and your celebration, so let it go. And the chapel that we are in today is part of this most beautiful establishment of the University of Greenwich. It reminds us of the fact that we are 130 years old as a seat of learning in London and beyond. We have a heritage of the highest standards of teaching, research, enterprise, and the reason why many thousands of students from across the world come to study with us each year. We continue to build and enrich our legacy each year, and last year was no different. There are lots of fantastic achievements, too many to mention now, but I'm just going to spend a little bit of time on a couple of them. Last year, we launched a new master's programme in global health management, and that's an important programme to build capacity for health across the world and allow better health provision. And this is already having a very big impact globally, with many universities wanting to work with us on this and to take the world to a better and safer place. We also saw the first cohort of this year of our new master's programme in forensic psychology, which again is attracting more and more students with each time the application cycle opens. We continue through our Institute of Life Course Development to undertake research and knowledge exchange that has significant national and international impact and informs the teaching that we do. An example of this is Dr. Charlotte Stoner, who's been funded by the National Institute for Health Research to help support people when they're diagnosed with dementia. And Dr. Sajid Human is being funded by the Youth Endowment Fund to evaluate family therapy interventions to reduce child criminal exploitation. And we are privileged to have such experts in our faculty, including our very own head of school, Dr. Charlotte Jabins, who's behind me here, who next year will be the president of the British Association for the Study of Community Dentistry. Dr. Jill Stewart, who in September was invited to give evidence to the House of Commons Select Committee on Public and Mental Health, and Dr. Tom Evans, who this month was awarded the British Psychological Prize for excellence in occupational psychology. We truly are leaders in the field, and the people who make the policy want to talk to us. But there's also been some wonderful individual successes for our students, confirming how they are outstanding with endless potential. Stephanie Okolori, who's an MA Social Work student, was this year nominated as the Social Work Student of the Year by Bexley's Children and Social Care Service. Several recent graduates have set up charities using what they've learned on the public health programmes. One set up a mentoring charity in North London to help young people stay away from crime. Another has set up a charity called My Sister's Keeper to help child carers. And Nicola Ryan, a graduate on the BSc Honours Psychology with Counselling, is now an entrepreneur and founded the Bexley School for Kids. This aims to build confidence and transferable skills in children through eating healthy. Another example is Sarah Ockwell-Smith, who graduated in psychology in 1997, and many of you will know as a well-known parenting expert and highly regarded popular childcare author. She's authored 13 books on parenting, which has been translated into 30 languages, and that sold about 500,000 copies around the world. So to them and to you, let's stop and give a round of applause for our successes, past and present. If you set your mind and your heart to it, I know that all of you can achieve extraordinary things. Just like the many past students that we've heard of, who sat in the seats that you are now sitting in not that long ago. There are many more examples of Greenwich graduates who've gone on to become world leaders, Nobel Prize winners, influential campaigners, musicians and business owners. And if you're interested in them, have a look at our website. They're on the Greenwich Portraits series. I know that all of you can achieve extraordinary things, just like these many alumni who are sitting, as I say, where you are now. In all that you do, give 100%, unless, of course, you're giving blood. You are Team Greenwich, and you will take your time and experience that you gained with us for the rest of your professional life. We are so proud of each and every one of you, and I, and along with everybody in the university, really do look forward with interest to see how your careers and your lives shape up to the future. Graduating and going out into the professional world can be daunting, but we have full faith that each and every one of you is prepared for the future and will go on to do amazing things and have long and impactful careers. For today and for the future, I offer you my very best wishes and sincere congratulations on your achievements. And I'll finish by drawing on the words of that great social reformer, Eleanor Roosevelt, who said, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." Greenwich graduates of 2023, go, dream big, and change the world. Thank you.
Greenwich Students' Union Officer, Laziz Tokirov.
Hello and welcome, everyone. I'm very happy to be here and to see all of you graduate today. My name is Laziz. I'm an elected GSU officer for 2023-2024 from Greenwich Students' Union. So I represent and work for you and all students studying at Every Hill, Greenwich and Medway. I'm honored to be here today to share this celebration with you and your loved ones. After years of hard work, late nights in the library, essays, labs and exams, you made it, you did it, and we couldn't be prouder. Let's have a cheer for you. Now let's also make some noise for our friends, colleagues and peers who shared this journey with us, who laughed with us, sometimes panicked with us, but ultimately got us here today. Let's cheer for them. Finally, let's give a cheer for those who have supported us, the academics, the support staff, the student leaders, and of course, our loved ones. We couldn't have done it without your patience, your guidance, and your kindness. Cheers to them. And now today, you become alumni, part of a fantastic community of Greenwich students who, no matter where they go, always have a home here. I know you're going to do amazing things and share the lessons that you have learned over these years with others. You, as a Greenwich graduate, will take pieces of us with you and continue to build this community. I'm so proud to be here to see us begin this next chapter. Thank you for letting me be a part of your story. Enjoy, reminisce, and most of all, celebrate. Thank you.
Vice-Chancellor, we now come to the conferment of an honorary degree of the University of Greenwich. I call upon Amelia Porter, who has completed the BA Physical Education and Sports degree at the University of Greenwich, to present to you Jason Brisbane.
Vice-Chancellor, Deputy Dean, academic staff, graduates, and ladies and gentlemen, Jason Brisbane was born in London and soon found a passion and talent for American football, representing Great Britain at youth and senior levels. In his early playing years, he was described as relatively small for an American footballer and was said to compensate with extra speed, aggression, and what his coaches described as a nose for the ball. In 2004, Jason was named the British American Football League's most valuable player. That same year, he was recruited into the NFL International Player Development Programme, which scouted and developed the best American football athletes outside of the USA and Canada. Over the next decade, Jason enjoyed a professional career as an American football linebacker. He began with a season at the San Diego Chargers and went on to play for teams in Finland, Spain, and Switzerland. In 2011, Jason hung up his cleats and joined us here at the University of Greenwich to study for his PGCE. Fast forward a year, and Jason was head of student services and academy tutor for Bolton's Wanderers Football Club. This role combined his love for sport, education, and nurturing young talent, and he thrived in it until spring 2017. But he could not stay away from the NFL for long. In April 2017, Jason was appointed head of community and grassroots development for the National Football League. In his 4-year tenure in this position, he pioneered initiatives to grow American football globally across schools and community settings to a great success. One initiative was the NFL Flag Programme, the non-contact version of American football. Over the years, this reached 20,000 school children across the UK who competed in regional and national tournaments for the chance to represent the UK at the International NFL Flag in Florida. It's clear to see that Jason's skills, experience, and track record in athletics and building vibrant sporting communities made him an ideal candidate to lead Great Britain's wheelchair rugby as CEO, a position that he started in July 2021. Since then, the GB Wheelchair Rugby Elite team have won 2 silver medals at the European Championships and a gold medal at the World Games. He's also the Europe, Middle East, and Asia Chair for Global Institute of Sport Industries Advisory Board. And last year, Jason was inducted into the British American Hall of Fame. Throughout his career, Jason has embodied many values that we strive to instill in our students. And last year, we were honoured when Jason agreed to be our keynote speaker for the GSU Sports Awards. Vice-Chancellor, I am delighted to present to you Mr. Jason Brisbane for the conferment of the degree of Honorary Doctor of Science, Honours Clausa.
Jason Brisbane.
Thank you, Vice-Chancellor, and thank you, Emilio. I've been trying to think about, I know, a smart, maybe or a funny way to express my gratitude for this award, which is definitely something that I, 11 years ago when I graduated here at University of Greenwich, I would have never thought I'd have come back to receive this. So thank you very much to the University of Greenwich for bestowing this award upon me. My time here at University of Greenwich during my teacher training provided many learnings and foundations of habits that I've taken through for the rest of my business career. I think when you're faced with a room of 20 to 30 teenagers, some who you know are going to complete the work in 5 minutes, some who you know are going to be 5 minutes late, and some you know you're going to have to drag them through the whole lesson, creates an understanding of how to plan with the consideration of others. Because you can go into many situations when you're planning and think about what you want to do and what you want to get out of it. But when you become a teacher, you have to consider everyone else in the room. You have to consider their needs and what they need to get out of it. So that's something that's definitely stayed with me. A second piece is around reflection. I think definitely, especially these days, we have so many distractions, and it's so easy just to go day to day to day to day. And you need to stop and think about what you did, how you did it, and what you could do better next time. And there's never a better time to do that than when you've just had an absolute nightmare of a lesson and it's been a disaster and you've had to call in the senior management to calm the class down. But finally, a conversation stayed with me. My tutor at the time, who some of the faculty here may know, Maurice Nyangon, who sadly passed away shortly after our course was completed. And he said to me, he said, Jason, he said, sometimes you're going to spend hours and hours planning for a lesson, and you're going to have the greatest resources, and you're going to think this is going to be the best lesson ever, and it's going to be a disaster, and it's not going to go well, and you're going to question yourself. And he said, just understand that there's external factors on these young people that you won't know anything about. Something could have happened yesterday, it could have happened just at the lesson right just before that, something could be happening at home. And understanding that as you go through life, that we sometimes massively want something, we'll work really hard for something, and it just won't happen. And we just need to understand that's part of the process. Because while we want success, we've got to understand that we're going to get failure, and we're going to have disappointment. But we have to continue. We have to keep going. We have to have our good practices, good habits, and if we just stick with the knowledge that the success will come if we keep going, then we'll be fine. So for all you people graduating today and going on to the next stage of your careers or your lives, prepare well, take time to reflect, and embrace failure. Embrace things going wrong, because if you stick with those things, I'm sure you'll have success. Thank you.
Vice-Chancellor, I now call upon Abiola Orisanya, Lecturer in Social Work, to present to you award holders from the Faculty of Education, Health and Human Sciences.
Vice-Chancellor, I have the honour to present to you the award holders from the Faculty of Education, Health and Human Sciences. For the Diploma of Higher Education Social Work, Adenike Sholanke. Kadzia Takabashi. For the Foundation Degree Science Counselling, studied at Guildford College, Gina Alp. Michelle Atkin. Judith Caligari. William Clark. Alice Clark. Rachel Coward. Joe Flint. Zoe. Zoe Flint, I do apologise. Simona Hartley. Claire Hubbard. Vanessa Emma Highland. Vanessa Marie Kay. Caroline. Sorry. I'm thinking wrong. Caroline Marie Kay. Claire Martin. Emma McGregor. Maguire. Emma Maguire. Gemma Midgley. Joanna Parsons. Is it Pooh? Georgia Powell. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Counselling studied at Guildford College, Maria Bassett. Sharon Bradley. Fiona Catchpole. Anna Louise Fay. Rachel Poot. Fakunda Salam. Eleanor Kathleen Saville. Catherine Chiller Fuchs. Caroline Tripoli. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Physical Education and Sports, Anthony James Sidney Campbell. Latavia Destiny Elias Campbell. Grace Ann Forbes. James Goodwin. Harry James Lofting. Oluwafemi Joshua Oyutola Oyuyedi.
First name is pronounced John. So it's John Adam.
John Adam. John Adam. Jessica Lauren Peake. Amelia Jane Rufflin Porter. Kezia Satrisha Spence. Liam Christopher Temple, who also receives the University of Greenwich Merit Award for Outstanding Achievement. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Social Work, Maria Adam. Michael Owusu Ano. Naomi Inez Zakarczyk. Patricia Hammond Dankwa. Rhea Nassor Haroub. Aisha Mohammed Her. Maria Elena Lala. Naomi Mathuna Machava. Stuart Aaron Mills. Alan Nakaya. Olubukola Zainab Oisojobi. Samantha Wendy Pierce. Rebecca Kate Pearson. Siobhan Violet Woods. Marie Nicola Young. For the degree of Bachelor of Science, Sports Science, Jordan Temitayo Ajibite. Abdul Rashid Oluwajuwon Ajay Sali. Tom Allen. Cenk Sava. Archie Kieran Bevan. Ross Harrison Bandy.
Just saying.
Wasfi. Wasfi Davis. Lily Louise Drycott. Nareen Kamja. Honor Kunt. Christopher William Owen. Joshua Luke Warmington. Shane Yates. For the degree of Bachelor of Science, Sports Science Extended, studied at University of Greenwich International College, Yasmin Asabi Omolola Aisha Tubin. Okay. For the degree of Bachelor of Science, Sports Science with Coaching, Mashindemi Chatsi Chuzun. Alessandra Lomina. For the degree of Bachelor of Science, Sports Science with Coaching Extended, Michelle Bussa Chatu. For the degree of Bachelor of Science, Sports Science with Professional Football Coaching, Antonia Guniwa, who also receives the Don Prachu Prize for the Best Physiology Student. Maggie Kubaki. Alfonso Machado. For the degree of Bachelor of Science, Sports Science with Professional Football Coaching Extended, Sadenat Edka. For the Postgraduate Diploma, Social Work, Kate Amanda Dubiggin. Tanya Buchi Okudbi. For the degree of Masters of Science, Social Work, Hafida Abba. Emily Jade Ackerman. Oluwumi Jedesola Adesinka. Kieran Adusi. Oneme Akapo Boboa. Olubisi Ayobami Aladi. Tiwaladi Temilola Olawudi. Reginald Kwame Banfo Amwa. Ezekias Izimana. Lydia Annette Cook. Anita Roseme Davis. Andrew Irikin. Mary Tolilope Gumido. Ashley Francis Hopkins. Rachel Oluwafumilayo Jainadi. Kim Keo. Vivian Manu, who also receives the Pearl and Ray Clay Prize for Outstanding Achievement on the MA Social Work Programme. Cirella Maria Devine. Alice Rose McArdy. Joseph Asari Mensah. Henrietta Emma Namula. Denise Nasamba. Yvonne Akusia Osei. Jamaica Ryan Newsom. Kate Terry. For the degree of Masters of Science, Strengthening and Conditioning, Ronan Nicholas Gaisford Carter. Sterling Pierce Gibson. Kamal Bihan Jose. Castany Naval. Nida Pakri. Janisha Patel. For the degree of Masters of Science, Therapeutic Counselling, Alice Camelia Sophie Koduk. Christopher William Horrocks. For the degree of Master's Science Psychology, Amal Saeed Swalem. For the degree of Bachelor of Science Psychology, Rama Razindan. Risa Yushidi. For the degree of Bachelor of Science Psychology and Counselling, Bernice Patrice Belinda Brown. Vice Chancellor. That concludes the list of awards holders from the Faculty of Education, Health and Human Sciences.
I now call upon the Vice-Chancellor of the University of Greenwich, Professor Jane Harrington, to confer the awards.
Okay, I now come to the formal part of the ceremony. So I'd like to ask all of our lovely graduates to stand up, please. And could I ask our lovely honorary graduate to stand up as well, please? Thank you. And by virtue of the powers vested in me as Vice-Chancellor of the University of Greenwich, I confer upon all those who have been presented the title, award and honours to which you are entitled. So in other words, you are all now graduates. Well done, everyone. Okay, you can sit down. Don't worry, I'm going to have them up again in a minute. So there'll be plenty of chances. Thank you. Now, as the Vice-Chancellor and Chief Executive Officer of the University of Greenwich, it is my absolute honour and privilege to formally congratulate you all on graduating today. And I'd also like to formally congratulate Dr. Brisbane for accepting your honorary doctorate. And also, I think, for all what he actually said to you, because actually a lot of his words I hope that you'll take to heart and always remember. So thank you for that. Now, it is a day of celebration, and it is fantastic that we can celebrate with so many of you. And it's a really important day for you, but I know that it's also really important to those who've supported you along the way. So I'd like to encourage you to take a moment to think about all of those people who've helped you to get here today. So your family, your friends, your lecturers. And I do know that you do want to thank them and show your appreciation. So in a moment, I'm going to get you to stand up again, and I'm going to count into 3, and then I want you to show them quite how much you appreciate them. Now, during this week, I can tell you now, the nurses have been unbelievably loud. So you've got a bit of challenge. Are you up for the challenge? Yeah, excellent. So if you stand up and face your family and friends. Lovely. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Just stay standing a minute. I'm just going to consult. Deputy Dean, what do you think? A bit quiet? Head of school?
Could do better.
Do you think they're usually louder, aren't they? Yeah. We think you're usually a bit louder, actually. So I'm going to need one more chance. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3! Thank you. You did very well. I'm impressed. You can sit down. Right. Graduation marks the end of an important part of your lives and the beginning of the next. And we know that each of you has taken a really unique journey to get to this moment. And as you walk out today, you are taking with you wonderful memories, friends that you've made, skills that you've gained, and each and every one of your accomplishments. And what I'd ask you to do over the next few weeks is to find somewhere quiet, sit down and just list what those accomplishments are, so that whenever in life you need to remind yourself of what you can achieve, then you've always got it there at hand to do that. Now, I know that many of you have juggled multiple responsibilities, you've cared for your families, and you've persevered despite all of the challenges that life has thrown at you. You did not give up, you are here, and you are graduating. So you have every right to be incredibly proud of your achievements, to be incredibly proud of your resilience, and to be incredibly proud of the determination that you have shown. Always remember that, because you did it. Now, throughout the last year, the University of Greenwich has also had some really amazing success. We've been named by Student Crowd as the best UK university in 2023, and that's the only independent award that's based entirely on student reviews. And this outstanding result really is a testament to the wonderful teaching and learning staff, to all of the faculty staff, and also the work that we do to support our students, enriching your overall experience with us. And throughout the past year, our teams have worked tirelessly to provide extensive cost of living support, including doubling our hardship fund, giving out vouchers, providing free meals and much more. And we've made really significant investments in our mental health and wellbeing services, expanding our provision to include a wider range of in-person and online sessions. Now, we sincerely hope that you have enjoyed your time here and you've really made the most of the diverse array of events that's been available for you and the enormous number of societies that you can have been part of. And all of these activities were designed to foster personal growth, enhance your skills, and create memorable experiences. In June, the university achieved a significant milestone by being ranked among the top 100 global institutions in the Times Higher Impact Rankings. And these measure our contribution to society and the planet. And we're particularly proud to have been ranked 20th in the category of reducing inequalities. We also have some absolutely amazing research happening here, and it's research that's making a real difference to people's lives locally and across the globe. So I'm just going to give you two examples. But Professor Josh Davis is researching super recognizers. These are people who have exceptional capacity for memorizing and recognizing unfamiliar faces, and that in turn supports national and international police forces. Also, Professor Rosanna Pacella is the director of our Institute for Life Course Development, and she's part of a worldwide partnership looking at the prevalence of child abuse and neglect. And this year, results of her work was reported in Australia, and it's been having a major impact on policy there. She's now working in partnership with the UK National Statistics Office, where they're developing a new national survey, and that will look at the prevalence of child abuse and neglect in the UK. Both pieces of research that I know you'll agree with me are really important. Now, finally, this year, the University of Greenwich has been ranked 8th in the People and Planet University League. And that's a really great achievement because we've climbed 15 places. And our students always tell me that sustainability is their #1 priority. So it's a special achievement for us because it recognises our green and ethical credentials. Now, during the welcome speech, you already heard some of the really great things that colleagues in your faculty have achieved throughout the last few years. And I want us to take a moment to recognise the faculty staff and the wider teams in the university. So, because an institution is nothing without its staff. And these are the people that have supported you throughout your time here. So I would like to ask all of the academic and professional services staff in the room to stand up, please. Stand up around the room, please. And I'm going to ask you all to join me in thanking the Deputy Dean, the Head of School, and each and every member of staff for everything that you do to support our students and for making the University of Greenwich what it is, which is a wonderful, friendly, supportive and collaborative place to be. So from me to all of you, thank you. Should we let them sit down? You can sit down. Graduates, we want you to go out to the world and be proud of the institution that you will always be part of. Our new Strategy 2030 is extremely ambitious about what the future holds for us and for our students. We want to have net zero carbon emissions. We want to ensure that all of our graduates have the best future for them, to be the best modern university in the UK, and to be in the top 30 in the Guardian League table by 2030. And we will do this, and we will do it by being inclusive, collaborative and impactful, and by putting student and staff mental health and well-being at the core of what we do. And so we promise you to continue to work really hard and continue to improve in the future so that you can always be proud of us. Now, graduates, as of today, you have joined a global alumni community that is now over 270,000 strong. And really now more than ever, this community is a really powerful resource to lean on, as they, along with the university, are here to help you progress in your graduate career and really here to help you navigate the next stages of your journey. So it leaves me to say, on behalf of the University of Greenwich, I wish each and every one of you huge congratulations for your wonderful successes, and all of us look forward to hearing about your successes in the future. Well done, everyone, and thank you.
Vice-Chancellor, Deputy Dean, Honorary Graduate. Distinguished guests, that concludes this afternoon's presentation of successful award holders of the University of Greenwich. Would guests please remain seated until the processions have left the chapel and await further instructions from stewards. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your celebrations this afternoon.